Hey everybody, welcome back. I mucked around with my setup a little bit, so hopefully this is still working okay. Today is the day that the HD2 remake is out, and guys, it's so dope. I really like it. They've done something really, really special with it, and they've really changed things around. What did I do last time? Looks like I got the club. I must have fought a couple of battles to level up, and that's it. Excellent. But they paid close attention to the details. They made some interesting changes. Sorry, there's a football game on now too. And I think that Dragon Quest has never been better. Like, how lucky this series is to get what the HD 2D games look like, because they are phenomenal. Draki. I haven't played that much because I didn't want to get too deep into it before I finished. You know how I talked about before how I was planning on playing the HD2D of 3 first. And so I because of that, I haven't been playing too much. But the little bit that I have played has been just solid. They've made really smart changes, and it's just so pretty. And the castle town looks so nice. Oh, Lord Draki's down here too? Okay. There we go. I think I should have heal now. Yep, there it is. But because this is an old game, I didn't get any MP back, so I gotta get back to town. 4 damage. 4 damage. Alright. There should be this guy over here who can... My uncle's at the Ravens Dolphins game, and so my family's like, wait a minute, who are you rooting for? 23. What's my max? 23. Alright, let's get this MP back up then. Okay. Sorry, they were lightly ribbing me and asking me who I was rooting for. Oh, wow, this is kind of reorganized a little bit. But yeah, so like the things that they added make a lot of sense. It's stuff like actually, I think I can probably afford some equipment. I should go buy some equipment. That's the lesson that I think I took from last time, is to just stay current, even if it feels like, if you just save up a little bit. No, there's no saving up a little bit. So yeah, what I haven't done is fought any battles. I just sort of stayed in the main area because I didn't want to. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to play 3 and then 1 and 2 because that's the way that they want us to play this version, even though, you know, it's not quite. I don't totally agree with it, but I'm not them, so. Alright. So I am better than that. I don't have enough money for that. I'm not that far from it. Huh. I don't even have... I don't have any clothes on, that's why. Leather clothes, leather shield. I have the money for the shield, so... I think I already got the dragon scale. Yeah, it's equipped. Why doesn't it show for my equipment? Well, I guess they haven't quite figured out how they want to handle accessories yet. So this port becomes very important to the Dragon Quest series from what I've been, from some of my research. Almost every, now the HD 2D, I believe, will probably end up taking over as the prime, this is Dragon Quest. But this port, for a long time, they were very happy with the ways that they remixed Dragon Quest. So this was, so this was the version that everything was based on. I'm pretty sure there's no monsters in here. It's still a nightmare to maneuver through. Oh, that's usually a good sign. So yeah, so dragon there. This version is sort of the basis that the phone versions are based on, and I'm sure that actually, considering the fact that there were things inside the pots and stuff in Tantagel. Yeah, here we are. We're in the right spot. Then reads the tombstone. A message is etched into it. Descendant, my name is Roto. 3 items were necessary to cross the island of evil, which can be seen from Ratatome Castle. I collected these items, crossed to the island, and defeated the evil king. I then entrusted those items to 3 wise men in the kingdom. Their descendants protect those items and await your arrival. When an evil demon rises once again on the island, collect those items and slay the creature. The 3 men await your arrival somewhere in this land. Go forth, my descendant. Wonderful. It's pretty cool. I know it's like, you don't actually have to go here ever. Well, I think actually, I'm not sure that that's true in the, this is great cave music. Great dungeon music. I'm not sure that that's necessarily true in the HD 2D remake. I think you might have to do this. But I've always felt like this added really excellent flavor. But yeah, so the phone port is based on this. The Game Boy Color port is obviously based on this. Is there a treasure chest in here at all? I don't think there is. What else? I think that's more or less it. And so it's like a pretty important port. It's a pretty important change to the series. Well, it's not really a change to the series, but I suppose it's a change to the basic canon, like what the agreed upon tenets of the first game are. Because, you know, people who play it now, who didn't play it in Dragon Warrior days or Dragon Quest days, this is kind of what they're basing it off of. Okay, here we are in this town. Would you like to hear my song, Traveler? Yes. Then, thank you very much. Actually, I'm training right now, but someday I want to become as talented as Garai. So that's Garen now. If you want to hear my song, please come back and see me. How's my HP? I don't need to stay at the end. I just talk to her anyway, though. It's locked. Welcome to Garai, the town of Ancient Minstrel. Oh, so it's just named after the minstrel in this version. It's a weapon shop. I want to get to 180 for sure. And I want to get to 70 for the next threshold. Wait, what was... Okay. So Iron Shield. I need to save up for. You came from Radatome? There was a cave halfway on your way here. That cave is said to be for the worship of the legendary warrior Roto. I saw everything. A monster kidnapped the Princess Radatome and flew her to the east. Is there any brave person who could help the princess? Oh, there is? Then please tell that person that the princess was taken to the east. It's me, bud. Hi. Wait, I didn't read that, sorry. This chunky Super Nintendo text sure is something. I use my only one. I have one of these. I'll get another one of these. I'll hang on to one more of these. And why not have another one of these? What does this sage have to say? Very long ago, after a lengthy struggle, the minstrel Garai ended his long journey in this land and built this town. Therefore, this place is called the town of Garai. No more Garenham. I do think I want to get up to about 70 gold, get the leather clothes before I start trying to explore. I think I'm supposed to range east to Cole. So I have it written down. Oh, my first ghost. I'm going to start writing down. Ooh, a lovely. Level 4, 1, 2, 1, 6, 6. Very nice. And Fireball. I didn't realize we learned Hurt so early. Okay, so Tantagel becomes Radatome. Garenham becomes Garai. And I don't need to write down Erdrick becomes Roto because I know that. And I also know that Roto and Lodo are essentially the same word in Japanese. So. So 4 puts me at 40, and then I need to get to 70, so that's another 30. So. It's about 7 or 8 battles. Unless I fight slimes, which give me less money. I think I'm gonna go around up here to fight, just because I think I have a higher chance of seeing the red slimes. Well, I don't fancy a magician. At least my defense is high enough that these guys are not feeling super dangerous. Yeah, I could take one damage from ghosts. Like, these guys are much easier than their NES/Famicom versions. And 8 gold is a nice paycheck for ghost busting. One more of these guys. I don't like the half steps, but 'tis what it is. Oh man. Right, well, no, it feels like sort of unlikely that I get all the way over here and I don't. And then, of course, it happens. I get all the way over here, no fight. Maybe I'm too close to the city. Okay. See, like, that's annoying. Okay, weapon shop, bye. Leather clothes. Yes. Okay, we can sell. There's nothing to sell. They definitely don't make you buy your first piece of armor in or any of your first equipment. I think it's meant to, like, not make things go so slowly, but it's a little pampering. What is my max HP? 29, okay. Alright, light is shone upon me. Ravens, being silly. I might be safe about skipping the Wii version of the Dragon Quest trilogy. I'll see if I can find some version of it that I can boot up, because it has like a bunch of concept art and stuff like that. That's kind of neat to look at. But from my research, it looks like the versions of the games are just the Famicom versions of the game. It's just the Famicom ports. That's right. There's the desert down here. But is there a bridge up top? Let's go look. Yes, there is. Alright, bridges are usually gates to harder enemies, so... Okay, that's the route up to like a wizard guy. Alright, that goes down to Rimmildar. $36 gold, so not enough to buy a copper sword. It's not in the desert, it's above the desert, I think. Yeah, there it is. Magic dragons. Can I actually magic against this? 2 damage. Yeah, I think I can. This game is much easier than the NES version. $20 gold. Dang. Look. Good day, this is the village of Myra. Okay, so coal becomes Myra. Hey, get a load of this. The husband of poor Cleo over there skipped town to buy some magic keys. A good-for-nothing man left behind his lonely life. I mean, really. That's alright. I didn't want to be a burden on his dreams. Oh no, the shop doesn't have the legendary sword either, after all I went through. Copper sword, iron axe, iron armor, steel armor, leather shield, which I already have. Hey you, I can see that soon, when a beautiful woman looks upon the face of the hero, she will fall in love. What a lucky person. Hee hee hee. Nothing in the well. I heard a rumor that there's a shop in the town of Rimmildar that sells keys. It's the truth, my friend. Have you already traveled to the island south of here? No. I hear that Rimmildar is on that island to the south. What? I heard there's some very strong monsters here. You look pretty strong, though. Is that what he said? Rimmildar is the same. So funny that the ones that they did and didn't choose to change. Welcome, this is an open air bath. I know that the flute is right there, but I'm gonna pretend like I don't know. Puff, puff, puff. Oh, how wonderful. Zzz, snore. First puff, puff. Normally not in this game. I don't think it shows up until Dragon Quest III. Oh, a bunch of drawers. Oh, cool. Strength seeds. Nice. Hey, good looking. How would you like a Puff Puff? It's only 20 gold. Puff Puff has made its way to this game. Well, that's too bad. If you need your services, let us know. Nice. We'll sell the clothes in exchange for the Puff Puff. Ooh, alright then, let's start. Puff, 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 puff. Isn't that wonderful? Puff, 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 puff. That's it, thank you very much. Well then, please come again. Oh, this game. Oh, I thought that was solved, and it's not fully solved. Sell. Oh, it's half a puff puff. It's just a puff. I think I can't get in here. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right there. Hero Dandy, Senator Roto. You can't defeat King Dragon with that weapon. There should be a sword that Roto left behind somewhere in this land. Seek it out. I guess I never remembered to talk to him with the legendary sword last time. I heard that the Golem, a gigantic monster, has a weakness for the sound of a flute. You will not have the power to defeat the monster if you only fight it. You know about your opponent's weaknesses. track. Inside the cave to the south, someone said they saw a beautiful woman. Part of that cave is full of monsters, so there can't be a beautiful woman there. I guess he was just seeing things. No, she's there, bud. Welcome. Alright, nothing else I need. How many herbs do I have? 2. That's fine. I'll stock up more later. Instead of letting you just sort of walk out of the city, it's gated by all these trees, because I don't think you can... Oh no, you can't walk through that. This little mountain town. I don't love my HP to make a run, but I guess I can. I have 2 heals. If they had this tune for red slimes. No wonder I felt like I could just pop over here, no big deal, earlier, because when I played the foam port, it wasn't really... This is tuned to be pretty easy. It's like over here, the attrition would be too high for me to get through this part. I guess part of it has to do with me finding the seeds, but still. Levels are coming fast and furious. Level 5, strength increased by 4, speed by 2, vitality by 1, max XP and MP by 4, and 6 gold. Alright, here's a shrine. So you're Dan. I heard that you're journeying to defeat King Dragon. However, King Dragon is a malevolent creature. For that reason, I regret letting you go knowing you could witness defeat. Dan, I want to test your strength. Somewhere in this land is a silver harp, which can attract monsters. When you retrieve and bring back that item, I will recognize you as a true hero and reward you with the Staff of Rain. Okay, well, I know where it is. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I can't survive a trip through the cave yet. Here we go. 1 damage, 2 damage. 18 damage. 25 gold. That's what we're talking about. Not this 2 gold. I guess it's 4 gold. Piddly business. I need 100 more to make it to Fireball. Or not Fireball, the Copper Sword. In my head, I'm thinking there's nothing to the north over here. Yikes. I still have 1 more heal. 12 experience, 20 gold. Oh, it doesn't explain them. Alright, nothing doing out here. I think if... it's worth it for the big payout. But I either have 1 more of those or 1 more heal, so I guess let's see which comes first. $11 damage. 1220. feel good about not sleeping at an inn. Well, I don't think I can afford an inn because it's sword o'clock. I'm gonna buy the sword, but saving it for the axe feels like a lot. Yes, it's best to equip things right after you purchase them. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my old stuff. That's 1.5 puff puffs. That's what the economy is based on now. The puff puff economy. So that means my attack is now 29. That's pretty good. The defense is lagging behind though. 12 gold. That's most of the way to a puff puff. Can't get through. Just the guy I want to see. 9 damage. Alright. Things are looking up. Oh, this is that other route, I think. It comes over here. Yeah. Is it? Yes, yes, yes. No, there's a route that doesn't come over the bridge, but we took a bridge. Oh, but there's like another bridge. I took like a northern bridge. There must be a southern bridge that leads to this one, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the way to the cave. That's the way to the cave. I like that they increased the armor on that scorpion guy so that there's an actual reason to use your spells. 4, 4, 3, 25. This has always felt like so suspicious to me. This is like, uh-oh, skeletons. 8 damage. 9 damage. $25 experience. Is 37 my max now? Yeah. I know there's nothing here, but it always looks like there is. Oh, cool. I can kill these guys in one hit now. This is way accelerated. Let me see how much damage I deal without the spell. 8. So it is actually much closer to... Yeah, now I can do a normal attacks and just save the MP. Here's the other bridge. But I do want to level. Level 6. Oh, a mage. So much for that. Giant scorpion. 3 damage. Yeah, these guys have become more trivial. Are these guys still free? No. I wish I had Gwaylin's love so I could check my time to the next level, because that's kind of what I'm trying to get to. I'm gonna move closer to the... well, I have the Chimera Wings. I can stay away from a town as much as I want. It's hard to remember that I used to fear mages. And since they've boosted the gold amounts, but they didn't change... so like they boosted the amount of gold that the enemies give you, I think. And they, but they didn't boost the prices of all the items. So the progression is going a little bit faster. Like how much was that axe? Was it 500 something? I think it was. I guess when I get to 500 something, or 600, I'll go back to this town. That's my max. I thought I killed one 13 before. That's a difference there. Or it changes which one of us goes first sometimes based on our speed. That wasn't in the original Dragon Quest. You could always be sure that you were going to act first. Going for it on 4th and 2, the Dolphins are. Yeah, like if I wasn't... I didn't make it. If I wasn't certain that I could survive 2 attacks in a row, I could have died there. Very interesting. I should head back to town. Fireball. I feel vulnerable at 14. Sneak attack. I think they must have variable HP. Because that 12 iced him. Right, let's remind myself what these costs are here. $560. 1,000 for iron. I think that it would be folly to try and go and grind in Rimuldar. I guess there is that cave, that southern cave to check out. I think that's where you're supposed to train for, in this game it's called Grai, but Garenham. See when my level 6. I don't remember if that's where I'm supposed to be or not. I'm certainly not being challenged over here. I think the cave might be too strong. Yeah, I won't worry too much about it. I'm making good money here. I'll be up to 560 soon. I'll get my axe. And then maybe I start to peek a little south. Terrific. Strength by 5, speed by 7, vitality by 3, HP by 1, and MP by 2, but I learned sleep. Sleep is valuable for the dragon. I definitely can't beat it at this level. Why did the dolphins have the ball again? Huh, I missed something. One thing that's kind of a bummer about Dragon Quest III HD 2D so far, because I've been playing that a bunch, is that I think it's too easy with the Monster Tamer class. I think that class is too good. I have it in my party because I wanted to try it out, and I think it was a mistake. But I am playing on Draconian, so when I play, well, but then when I play the, for this series, when I finally get there, which will be a while from now, I'll want to highlight the sort of quote-unquote new stuff, so, oh well. That's 9, 12. That's a 12 increase. That's pretty important. That's a 20-point increase, but we're far from that. May as well sleep in the inn. HP. There's no way that I'm supposed to go through the cave. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go back across now and go to that southern cave. And you'll have my ox. Gimli Ardrick's axe. Take the shortcut. I'm glad that everything still aligns this way. Oh, cool. They have new textures for all the different tile sets. It's not that much damage. I'm glad they don't slow you down in the mountains anymore. It's totally unnecessary. So they probably have a Hail Mary now. It's 1 second left in the game clock. And he didn't get the playoff. Boy, it's frustrating for Dolphins fans. People just looking distraught that they didn't throw the ball. Oops, I forgot to go south. Alright, let's see on this side of the bridge. So far, nothing that I haven't felt confident fighting on this side. Cave isn't this way. And it's halftime. I think my full time will be in about 15 minutes. Right, let's see if the monster's over here. Still just ghosts. No reason to fight that, or to walk through that. The king's gonna be so impressed when I get back home. Uh-oh. He's dark. Iba. Probably supposed to be eyeball. 15, 4. Alright. 14, 21. I don't like the way that they transition into battle down here. Oh, I already feel lost. It's very Pokemon. They sort of stopped doing dungeons this way, but it took them a long time before they really gave it up. And I don't remember what they do in Let's Go. I'm very turned around. Which is no good, because I gotta get out of here. Oh, there's the exit. Alright, 5 damage isn't so bad. I don't need to panic yet. That's a loop. So I think if I go by the back this way and up this way, I'm going toward the entrance. Yeah, there's the entrance. Fairly certain there's nothing important in here. It's just for funsies, so to speak. Just a little bit of treasure. Oh, cool. The hard thing about navigating spaces like this in Dragon Quest is that it's very easy to get turned around with all the battles. You know what? I don't care if I overheal. I feel vulnerable right now. Found a staircase. They still do the music trick. It's not the right staircase. Trakima. Okay, it's not so bad. Yeah, that's a neat trick. The trick being that as you descend lower and lower, the music gets like deeper and deeper. I wonder if I should have explored around the lake a little more. Well, maybe I should have. For now, the monsters don't seem to be that challenging, so... I think I died at least once in Famicom, or, you know, Nintendo Dragon Quest by this point, due to carelessness. Nice. Yeah, I was about to say, it feels like it's time. Level 8, that's 4. Speed by 3, vitality by 2, max HP by 5, max MP by 3, 21 gold. Okay. So I've explored the perimeter of this little area. We can keep going back, because I think that there is a stairwell this way somewhere. Probably be the minimum amount of HP that I allow, but that feels drastic. I'm just thinking of like 2 11 fireballs hitting me in a row would kill me. But nobody's doing that, so maybe I'm just being paranoid. More pillars. Locked door. I don't remember locked doors in this cave. I guess I'll explore around this way. Yeah, this game is much easier in this port. If they added some sort of like side questy kind of thing in here. My max over 40? Yep. Yeah, it's 43. That's pretty good. Here we go, maybe. This is another trap. No, it isn't. But that means that we have stronger enemies. Shoot. Okay, I'm feeling vulnerable. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I can handle Drakimas. Oh boy, these guys cast Fireball too. Okay. We'll come back. I think I remember wizards being a valid enemy in the area near Rimeldar. So that's something to remember. These caves are brutal. It's like I barely remember how to get back. And I worry that it's going to take me a long time to do it. But I gotta get back, gotta save. King's waiting to hear. He says, what's Dan been up to? I've been liking and commenting and subscribing, but I don't know. But he's got a direct line. Not having evac sure is a bit of a bummer. Yes, sirree, this is feeling very familiar. That's the water I want to get to. There it is again. Second half started. Yeah. least I haven't died, and I've made good level progress. The rest we can evaluate again later. I think what I'm going to do next time is go get keys. Stop being so precious, but also... Oh, but is it worth it fighting these guys? Maybe it isn't. I am already over 1,000 gold. Yeah, I'll hang on to it. Okay, so... Did they have the chain armor up here? I'll go check Garai, and then I'll go back home. And by home I mean Tantigal. Or Ratatome. Ratatome. Sounds like somebody who like is mixing together Ramazzotome's name. It was like Ratatome or something. Whew, I'm tired. I started reading this book called Red Rising. So far it's like the Hunger Games, but with a boy. It's not bad, but I'm intrigued enough that I'm like excited to read it some more. Ugh, you always come in from this side on this one? I can get the iron shield. And the chainmail. I think a lot of this stuff was in the other one. What? It's a lot more leeway than you normally have, I think. In the HD2D, they're calling this place Erdrick's Hollow. The old double miss. Okay. There's good old Charlotte Castle. Max. Yeah. Now let us save. The logs of what are they called? I don't remember. 206, not bad. Imperial Scrolls of Honor. You're tired? It's a bad idea to continue on in battle. And the soldiers protect the rest. I shall wait your return. Well, even streamers must get their rest. When you're tired, it's a bad idea to stream. We're doing okay on the deaths. My daughter's waking up. I'll see y'all later.